What is up, guys? Level Up Sports Betting here. It's the game show episode 7. We've got lots of action, lots of fun. No college basketball, but we do have the NBA and the NHL that started at 7 o'clock, and we have some bets on it from Winter Wire, from Level Up, and Nikki Picks, who's also from Level Up, going up against Winter Wire here with their NHL and NBA bets for the 7 o'clock and 7:30 games. To
That's
give
my
you guys a
youngin.
rundown, exactly. And to give you guys a rundown of what's taking place right now, I gave Nikki picks. I gave him $25 for $5 bets. So he has 5 units. It's going in this game show against Josh here. And he's going to use that $5 or the $25, the $5 units to see if he can outprofit Josh, who did the same thing with his own money, $5, $25 there. So we will see if Nikki picks can beat Winter Wire here on the game show. So far, only the level up cappers are 4-2. So we'll see if we can up that to 5-2 with Josh from Winter Wire. And we're looking at the bets already here. Josh, you might want to put your head up a little bit more so they can see you. But
Oh yeah, with your show, I just
you,
gotta move my camera for it.
you do have a lot of picks going on right now.
You
So
know the vibes.
I do see one, David Pasternak. He did score a goal, so let's start with that one from the Bruins here, and then go on and talk about the rest of your bets and why you took them and what's going on with those games so far.
Where would you like me to start, my friend?
So start with Pasternak because he already scored the goal, so you can kind of show off about that one.
Well, it's more just kind of like these Bruins guys are kind of trendy, and I'm not saying like it was due to happen. It's just along with Marchand, like it's pretty much if one doesn't score, the other will. If they both don't, and I feel like Marchand's been a little hot. Sorry if I'm botching that name. I mean, I know some stuff about hockey. I've actually learned a lot.
That on the news. You're good. That's Brad Marchand. You're right.
I've learned a lot from Empty Netters with Nikki and Matt, and also our Platinum Ticket. I've learned a lot from them about hockey, and it's actually helped my angles on it. But I really think that I think this Bruins team needed to come out strong, and I think that he's the guy that I'm pretty sure it's tied now still, but I know they needed to come out strong, and it would be either Marchand or Pasternak, and it was from there. It's really a gut with those two, but to go with those two, I'd probably say like 55% of their games, actually maybe even one of them scores, and Pasternak was just the guy today, and I felt like if he wasn't going to score, he would get a lot of shots, and he got it nice and early for us.
Because that's your luck. Why the fuck wouldn't he, right?
Exactly. So I guess go on with the Bruins. The 60-minute line right now. It's still 1-1 with 7:29 to go in the second period. So there's still a chance at a plus 170 there. Let's talk about the Bruins. Of course, Pasternak had that one goal for the Bruins. Can he get a second? What's going to happen here?
I just think that I don't think either team deserved anything to be favored over the other. So in the 60-minute line, there was some value for because I don't know, I felt like being on the Penguins side wasn't a bad thing, but I felt like the Bruins and the Penguins is kind of, I don't know if it's a true rivalry, but it's a pretty epic matchup. And I think that Boston needs some sort of confidence from this game. And I felt like the numbers were pointing in the direction that they were kind of due. But with that being said, Pittsburgh's no slouch, but plus 170 was way too juicy.
Cool. And then now also in the NHL, you do have the Capitals Islanders draw at plus 325. The Capitals just scored 2 goals in the second period, so now it's 2-0 for the Capitals. So give me your take. Do you think the Islanders can score 2 goals and get that back to being tied?
To be perfectly honest with you, I could probably pass this to Nicky, and he would tell you he thinks the Islanders could get 2 goals. He's a huge Islanders fan, but I think that they can. I think that being down makes this team do things that a lot of teams can't do. I think that sometimes it sounds weird because this isn't how sports work, but sometimes being up in hockey is not what you want to be early on. Like after 2, it's a spot for them where I don't know where the Islanders. Wait, let me run it back. The being up like early in the first period, like 2 goals, like you might take your foot off the pedal, but you realize that there's still 50 minutes to play, and hockey's fast like that, where there's a lot of high high danger opportunities. And this Washington defense is pretty slouchy. So I wouldn't be surprised if these Islanders came back and forced some overtime. I wanted them to be down by 1 going into the third personally, or tied. I really didn't want them to be winning because their defense would hold off the Capitals if they had a lead and protect it. But yeah, that's
Cool.
pretty much that.
And then we go to the Devils game. It's the Sabres versus the Devils. It's 2-2 after 2. But you got Jack Hughes over 2.5 shots at plus 100 through
I'm
2.
positive that already hit.
No, he
Yeah,
actually had no shots in 2 periods. So he's at
14
0
shifts, most time on the
so
ice
far.
besides the centers. But the other
Yeah.
centers.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Thank God.
So yeah, Hughes has no shots in 2 periods, but it is 2-2. There's still chance of potentially, having overtime and whatnot. So still plenty of time, I guess. 3 shots seems like a lot in 1 period, but still has a shot there, I guess. So Jack Hughes over 2.5 shots at plus 100. Still a long way to go. We'll go to the last bet of your slate. That's in the NBA. And we're looking at the Jazz Celtics game. You have Rudy Gobert, double-double, and to get the win. So far, Gobert has just 4 points and 3 rebounds in 14 minutes. The game's about to go to halftime, so struggling a lot. Just has 2
He
shots.
came out
in
early,
14
though.
minutes.
That's a sweat. Get your towel. That's going to be a sweat.
100%. He came out early, though, so I'm not really sure what was up with that. He doesn't have any fouls, but it's definitely something to watch, and it's good that he came back in. But last time when I had him in the Discord, he had 13 rebounds. He had 9 in the first half, 4 in the second half. So he could just go off in the second half.
Change. Yeah, maybe it'll change. Exactly. So we'll keep an eye out on that game. And those are all of Josh's picks for the day, of course. So he has 1 pick already winning at plus 125. So that definitely will help, especially at plus money. But we'll go to Nick's picks here. And Nick, your pick, you have the Jazz -4, Penguin 60-minute line, which is the complete opposite of Josh there, who has the Bruins 60-minute line. Also have the Sabres plus 158, as we just talked about. They are tied with the Devils going to the third period. So that looks like a sweat and a potential win there. Victor Olofsson over 0.5 points. I think he's also on the Sabres.
Yeah.
Has he done anything yet? Let's look quickly.
He has not.
He has not
3
done
shots
anything
on
yet.
goal, but nothing to show for it.
No points there. Of course, so if you would have
It's
taken the
just funny.
shots on goal, you would have been fine, but
Yep.
you're going to sweat that one
That's what I
out
was
just
just
a little
about to say.
bit. And Donovan Mitchell has just 7 points. Looks like, 7 points in the first 2 quarters. So that's going to halftime.
I didn't see that bet. I like that, even though right now he only has 7. I didn't even see. He actually had 2 free
He has
throws
9
with
now.
1
He has
second
9 now,
left.
yes.
Yep, so
He has 9
he
now.
had 0 with like 30 seconds left. Or no, he had like 0 with 2 minutes left, and then he scored 7.
He was probably like, "Oh shit, Nicky Picks needs me. I hope it's not too
Yeah,
late."
and the best part is he's only down by 7. Like Jordan Clarkson's the
Yeah.
leading scorer in that game, and I think Donovan Mitchell obviously going to play more than him, so
Yeah.
that's going to be a sweat. But I not
There's
totally
there.
counting that one out yet.
There's potential there for sure. So give us a rundown on your picks and why you chose them. You can start with the NBA, with the Jazz, and of course Donovan Mitchell being the top scorer.
Donovan Mitchell being the top scorer was. Oh wait, I think they just changed it. Donovan Mitchell has 9 now.
Yeah, he just hit 2
think-
free throws with the second
Got 2
one.
free throws, yeah.
Yep, they love to see that. Donovan Mitchell's just explosive. Watching him over this year, obviously being probably no disrespect to anyone else on the Jazz, probably the main reason why they are the number 1 seed in the entire league. He is definitely their big piece, and he always lights up the floor. Always seems to do something crazy. And watching him in the bubble last year, I think he had multiple 50 or 40-point games. Like he could just go off for any amount of points. The only person who I was scared of in this game was Jaylen Brown. Not even Jason Tatum. Jaylen Brown, one of those guys again who could have 0 points one night, come back out in the second half and drop 25. Like he's just so explosive. But Donovan Mitchell was he was only plus 135, so that was good value there, and he's going to definitely play the most minutes out of both anyone on the team, especially if the game is close. So I'm glad we're keeping it close, but let's cover that spread too.
Exactly. And then you have some NHL picks here. Josh gave out his picks first. He had the Bruins 60-minute line. Did you see that? Is that why you took the Penguins 60-minute line?
That is 110% why I picked the Penguins, because one of us is going to win, one of us is going to lose.
Or we'll both lose.
Or it's a tie. Oh my god. No, that's literally the only, that was. I mean, the Penguins are good. Like I felt confident. Like usually, I'm never confident in fading Winter Wire, but the Penguins are the Penguins. I felt confident fading Winter Wire for once, so
Yeah.
I did.
In that game,
And
There's
it's
nothing wrong
worked
with
out
that.
for us. It's 1-1 with 5 minutes left in the
Yeah.
second period.
So that
And
could
the
be, that could
Penguins
be the
are
sweat
the
going on.
Penguins are on a 5-minute power play too. Just to
Oh,
that
Is it just starting or is it like in the middle?
no, they're 2 minutes in. It's 3 minutes left in this power play.
I hope he at least
We'll
made a
keep an
statement.
eye
I
on
hope he
that.
at least made a statement with that hit. I hope it wasn't like some bullshit.
Oh, he did. Yeah, I think it was Marcia and got knocked out.
Okay, so give a little,
Oh
get a
no,
little.
Boston's on the power play. Fuck. Like it's so this graphic for Boston Sports Network is incredibly weird.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's
But yeah.
that, and then you also have the two Sabres plays. You hate the Devils, fading the Devils here. You have two picks with the Sabres plus 158, and then Victor Olofsson over 0.5 points. It is 2-2 right now. Olofsson does not have a point. What do you think is going to happen in the third period?
I'm thinking that the Devils are going to do Devils things. I think they're going to fall apart. They are like there's something crazy. I think they're like 0-10-1 in their last 11 games or something. Like they're
That's
on like the
insane.
coldest streak. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy for a team, but
Yeah.
that's why I faded them completely. I don't know how or what they've shown in the past week or two that's given them any kind of advantage in any game ever. But Olofsson has had at least a point in. He scored 2 points in 2 straight games, and now he's cooled off. But I figured he's playing the most minutes. He's playing the most minutes on the first line, other than Jack Eichel. But Jack Eichel's on the IR, so I figured he was going to do something decent. And every time they play the Devils. Every time they play the Devils, he is around the net. I've watched 2 of those games, and every time I see him, every time I see a shot, I see number 24, whatever number he is. He's always around.
That's good. Yeah, I mean, he has 3 shots already, so he's had his opportunities.
Exactly. You can see he's trying to do something with it.
Yeah. So we will look at those bets and see what happens here. Of course, Josh already has one that has cashed, but we still have plenty of action to go and plenty of plus money bets that could turn everything around. If you look down at the ticker below, we have plenty of official bets from the Level Up squad, from Matty Ice and from Winter Wire here, and we'll wait until it gets there. So, yeah, the official bet from the Level Up.
Ratty, if I may, we have a goal for Matt's Lightning money line with Braden Point.
Okay, there you go. So we have SGA over 25.5 points, Bam Adebayo over 4.5 assists, Zion over 27.5 points, Lightning minus 150, and like Winterwire just said, we got a goal there, and then also a parlay with Matt Zuccarello over 1.5 shots on the Wild, and the Avalanche money line parlay plus 101. But I'm pretty sure that Zuccarello does not have any shot just yet, so early in that game. So we'll be keeping an eye out on those official bets below there, and also keeping an eye out on the game show bets, which aren't official bets for our record, but they're bets for the show, and definitely have
that
things at stake
Bam
there.
Adebayo pick.
It was Winterwire.
Well, he's already got 3. Dude, are you a time traveler? He's already got 3 assists in 11 minutes.
It's just the thing is, like, people look at Bam Adebayo and they see what Jimmy Butler's been doing. Did something
Penguins just had a breakaway on a shorthanded power play. Oh, that would have been so huge.
That would have been huge.
He fucking fucked it up, of course. But yeah, I was gonna pick a Bam Adebayo prop, a double in the Heat to win, but then I saw he was probable with knee tendonitis, and I was like, that sounds like a serious injury.
But if you were to look closer, being probable was a good thing because he missed the last 5 games.
Yeah, he missed the last 4 games. Yeah,
4 games. But what I think is crazy is when when you like. Well, I don't know if you've written it, but Ratty, maybe you could feel this when you feel it in your gut that something's gonna happen, and you can't explain it, so you don't put it as an official play or bet on it, and then it smashes. That was me with Danilo Gallinari tonight.
Yeah, no, you're completely
like who
right
the hell
on
is
that.
gonna take Danilo Gallinari points? But just looking at them playing against a trash team, I was like, maybe. But
I've seen that in college basketball a ton, where I want to take a team, they're home, and it's like, all right, well, they have to shoot a little bit better, and if they shoot better, they're going to win the game. But you just don't know, if they're going to shoot well. Although like you just have that gut feeling they're going to, and then they come out and shoot on fire, and then they win. Yeah,
Yeah,
I get it.
They just show up.
What was his point prop? Because again, this is gonna smack if it already
Who?
didn't.
Who?
Danilo Gallinari.
No way. He has 17 already. There's no way that it was more than that.
Yeah, true.
But like, I don't expect anyone to like think like nice pick or whatever. What's it called? Yeah, I don't expect anyone to be taking that though.
Yeah, Trae Young's like disappeared this game, and they're still winning by almost 20.
It's not.
He has 6 points and 5 assists, and they're up 48-31. That's just
Well,
shows you how
that's more about the Rockets. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that shows you how
Well,
bad the Rockets are.
The Rockets with Cade Cunningham could be something special. Could be something
He could be
special.
I didn't even think of that.
No.
Honestly, though, like I think Cade Cunningham is better than Victor Oladipo right now. Victor Oladipo's average right now. Like all the numbers say.
You're gonna wait. You're telling me a college player is better than Victor Oladipo?
Well, I mean,
Cade Cunningham is different.
Cade Cunningham is different, but I mean, I think the worst NBA player would be the best.
well,
college.
let me rephrase that because
Probably.
I would rather have Cade on my team right now because I'd have a couple years of control, like all that. Would you say that's fair?
That is fair. You just out of nowhere saying Victor Oladipo is worse than Cade Cunningham is a little blasphemous.
Yeah, but I just think that
He is struggling, to be fair, yes. But in a one-on-one, Victor Oladipo smokes Cade Cunningham 21-0.
I don't know about smokes, but like because Cade plays defense more than people give him credit for. But like I think it'd be a good battle. I think Oladipo would probably out
It would be a great pay-per-view, to be honest. I would buy that.
facts. But what's it called? I don't know. I think that I don't know. Sorry, I got distracted because I saw John Collins block a shot. Unrelated to the show. But they got Kevin Porter. He's been doing some okay things, but they lost 16 in a row. So
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they're on like a historic stretch. They're like the what was it? The 2011 Charlotte Bobcats? The 09
something like
Bobcats.
that. The Bobcats existed for a couple of years. Probably you're referring to their whole existence.
The Okafors. That's funny. All right, so we have most games now coming almost out of the second period for the third period, and that's when the sweating begins. The NBA game is currently at halftime. All of the hockey games are currently in intermission, so we're just patiently waiting for the next period and half to kick off here shortly, and then we can start sweating and start recapping or letting you guys know what's going on with all the games. But for now, we're just kind of waiting and seeing. We're happy that the Lightning just scored. We are happy that Bam Adebayo is putting in work, and we're looking at those bets. I think I'm going to shout myself out for betting in the CPBL last night.
Me and Maddie slammed that. Me and Maddie put 250 each on that.
Yeah. So we're back with baseball finally. We do have some baseball, but we're not going to be able to do a baseball show for that league because the game started at 6 a.m. and we're not doing a show at 6 a.m. So
yeah,
that's not happening. But I did hit the win. We got the over 10.5 when Bet365 had 12.5 and DK had 10.5. So with these kinds of leagues, definitely look at everywhere you can because you will see some crazy differences between some of these.
Especially all the other sports back. I feel like they're going to pay even less attention to it.
Yeah. And the CPBL is like literally the worst baseball that you can get professionally. It's like single A, so nobody cares whatsoever, and that's
what your bucket post was today. You're like, oh, I won my first CPBL.
Yep, I won my first CPBL bet the other day, but that league was basically what kind of got me popular. I went on a streak with COVID. There was only CPBL. That was the first game. That was the first league that came back, and Kevin Davis, Boogie Down Picks, and we did a ton of research on the league, and I started writing articles and stuff, and I went on an 11-0 run, and I started making people a ton of money. They were following me, and it got really, really popular from my picks winning it like every single time. Got on a huge streak, and that's when SBR asked me, hey, can you get on and do a live show with this? Like, you're killing it. We want to see a live show. And then it just grew to the KBO, the MPB, then of course the MLB, which we will be doing MLB. I will be doing MLB for the SBR show moving forward. And then we'll also have some MLB content, of course, for Level Up. But, baseball is definitely my best sport. I'm really good with the NFL. But if you think I'm good with college basketball, do you think I'm good with the NFL, watch out for baseball. My analysis is I think
crazy.
I just think baseball is it's just easier because it's 1 versus 1 instead of like team versus team. So it's easier to kind of, I don't know. Maybe I don't want to jinx myself. So knock on wood. I suck at baseball. I'm the worst baseball better ever. That's what I should be saying. But we'll see.
I'm telling you right now, I've tried that 100 times. That doesn't work.
Great.
So a little outside the box NFL news that Emmanuel Sanders just signed with the Bills.
That's interesting.
He's ring chasing. That's so cute.
He came to us. Drew Brees got hurt, so now he went somewhere else.
Exactly. What the fuck?
I thought we had him for another year personally, but
what happened to loyalty?
Loyalty 404 error.
Money just got popular.
Yeah, even though teams don't realize that, like, I don't know, teams don't realize that. I mean, players don't realize. Like, Victor Oladipo turned down like 2 years, $42 million. Like, who the fuck are you?
He's a guy that can make a lot more than $42 million.
Yeah. Who is James Harden turning down 2 years, $103 million?
That was insane.
Like, I don't care. I would do anything for $103 million. Name it, I'll do it.
What if James Harden told you had to suck on his toes for an hour straight before his games?
For $103 million?
Yeah.
For $103 million, I will shave his beard if I have to.
He would never let that happen. That's his marketing tool.
No, that's
when I said that, by the way, I heard my wife in the background go, "Ew."
No judging here. No judging.
Absolutely not. I'm a bag chaser.
How cute, in the words of you.
All right, so the Capitals just scored again, right 30 seconds into the game.
God
so now
damn
3-0 Capitals against the Islanders, and that tie is just getting harder and harder. Josh, give me your take on this one, and don't break anything, please.
Josh, I apologize for my shit team. We've won 9 in a row, but all of a sudden, the one time you decided to bet on us, we just straight up don't like you.
I bet on overtime. I bet on overtime.
That's not gonna happen, buddy. At this rate, I'm sorry. The Islanders just don't look like the Islanders.
No, I know. I mean, I know. I'm saying, like, I don't know. I mean, there's 2 power plays that like the other team executed on. That's really what it is. The 3 best players on their team scored. Like, what are you gonna do?
Exactly.
Like,
OG back. Yeah.
Their 3 best players are like a lot of teams don't have 3 players that good on just as goal scoring.
Exactly.
Like there are teams that have like their top 3 players across the board like that can stack up, but like just to goal scorers like that. Yeah.
Definitely. But this Sabres money line, the third period just started, so that's gonna be a sweat. 2-2.
What was their line?
Plus 158. I should have taken them regulation.
That would have been bold.
Yeah, so we got that game starting. The Bruins-Penguins game about to start. The Celtics and Jazz just started their second half. So
go Bear about a goal. Oh,
this is what the witching hour is on the show. We are not NFL Red Zone. I have
the witching hour,
but it is the witching hour. We're not.
Where losses become wins and wins become losses.
Yeah. And sports betting becomes really hard.
Yeah,
exactly. So here we are watching these games now. Everything is beginning, and we are starting to sweat. So let's see what happens.
That'll be fire.
Yeah.
Rudy Gobert with a double-double and a 3-point win.
That would be the worst possible thing that could happen to me. So that would be nice for you, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you know.
I don't even know what to sweat right now. I just so much action.
I recommend putting the basketball game on with all the hockey scores on the top. That's what I
Yeah,
have.
that's what I'm doing too.
I have the literal opposite. I have the hockey games. I have a hockey game on with the basketball
Yeah.
scores.
The only reason is because there's more NHL games involved.
That's true. Oh my God, Saber! I can't stay when hockey players do that. Like, you make it to the NHL, man. You would think you'd like put the puck not directly in the goalie's chest. You'd think you'd want to aim a little bit. I just don't understand that. And is Mackenzie Blackwood an overrated goalie to you two? I think he is.
Very inconsistent because I think he has like, it's weird because some of his good matchups are matchups that wouldn't be good for other goalies, but like he steps up, and then other days he just isn't there. It ain't it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, Jaylen Brown and Donovan Mitchell are fighting each other now. So,
Who? Wait, who and Donovan and who?
and Jaylen Brown.
Jalen.
Great, man. Get ejected. That would just make my fucking night.
No, they're not gonna. But it was a foul on.
Are they
Mitchell.
reviewing it? Or was he just being a baby? Like,
Oh wait, hold on.
Like Julian.
Mitchell literally slapped him. Well, Brown. Okay, so Brown slapped his ass, and then Mitchell slapped his shoulder.
What, earlier
then-
in the game or on the play?
No, just now on the after the play was over.
Yeah, Donovan probably missed a shot. Jaylen Brown probably did the
No,
hey,
Brown,
nice
had
shot, man.
Brown had the end one, and Brown's like, "Good job, thanks for fouling me," and slapped his
Yeah.
ass, and
Yep.
then Mitchell slapped him on the.
It's always the
on the
retaliation
shoulder.
that gets punished.
Yeah, they didn't call
bullshit.
anything, but yeah, you gotta watch out.
He's gonna
Because
get a fat
I think he
technical
knows.
for that.
He knows Nick took him. I think that was a thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's a fat technical right there. Not a skinny
Well,
one. That's a fat
now
one.
the Celtics got teed up for
That's not the same technical.
3 seconds in the key. No, 3 seconds in the key.
Oh, okay.
So now this is gonna get chippy. I want to see some UFC during this NBA game.
Yeah, just like a chokehold, like somebody breaks somebody's neck.
Yeah. You see, it's always fun when you don't have any bets going on. Like, I'm not worried whatsoever. Like, I got no.
You know,
bets
you
tonight.
look like you're having a great time.
Yeah, like when you don't have to stress, it's like the best feeling ever. And like even that baseball game that I bet on, I woke up to win. I wasn't even stressing. Like I didn't even watch the game. So it's.
But
it's
if you
a
want,
great
if you want
feeling.
to hear shit talk, you should have Nikki back with Matt.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that is
And
comedy.
I'm gonna be tuning in.
Go
for
Bear
that
with the
when
rebound.
that
Go
comes.
Bear with the rebound. Go Bear with the rebound.
Let's go, vamos, vámonos.
Donovan Mitchell with the layup, and he's now talking some trash to Jaylen Brown, and Mitchell doing the
What'd you
slide
do?
slider.
What'd you do if they're talking shit and then Daniel Tice just knocks him out in cold shit? Like any player, not specifically Mitchell, just like someone's talking shit and then I feel like Daniel Tice or Rudy Gobert would be the guy to just knock him out.
I think
another
Daniel
Gobert right
Tyson
here.
Another
knocked
rebound.
out Tyson Fury. That's how big he is.
Gobert just got another rebound. The Islanders just scored. The Islanders just scored 3-1, 15:43 to go in that game. So get
It's a
one
very
more goal.
It's a very Islanders thing to come back from 3-0 and force overtime. Not that I'm expecting it.
I mean, I've watched a lot of Matt's plays, and I've seen him up like 3-1 in a lot of games, and then like lose on like the 60-minute line. So you never know. Like you never know.
Yeah.
Dude, that kid is so good. Oliver
Was it?
Wahlstrom, bro. He is going to be the fucking future of the NHL. He is going to be such a problem.
Is it
And
Oliver or
Olofsson,
Olivier?
another shot on goal. Fucking save, of course.
Zuccarello got a shot in the first period. Zuccarello got a shot.
He's
So that
nasty.
is good news.
He's nasty. Yo, I did this Dynasty Hockey League and like I got a really low cap team. So I took on Zibanejad for nothing and he sucks, but he's still better than like the people I traded for him.
How do you say his name?
Get Oliver Wahlstrom in that
Yeah.
league. If it's a keeper fucking dynasty league, get Wahlstrom, bro. He's
How do you spell his name?
WAHLSTROM. Wahlstrom.
I'm texting my cousin because we
Do
share the team.
If you can get him, he's sick. He's sick already as a rookie.
We need one more assist out of Bam at this point. He's got 4.
Bam bam. That's
Like,
not
as
here,
a rookie, he's got
that's
10
just an
points.
official
He only
play.
averages 11 minutes on the ice. Like, he's definitely building his
nuts.
way up to getting more ice time.
And also, let me write. Shy has 11 points already in 13 minutes.
Jesus.
SGA.
He's got no rebounds and 1 assist, so we know he's in ball hog mode today, which is perfect.
Just like the last 3 games, just like
We
I
won it.
reported. And the Thunder came back from down 14 already, and these are the games they love to win. They can't win unless they're losing at 1 point.
Oh, tell me about. Oh my God, Gobert just sent one back flying.
Did he catch it?
No, he didn't. It was Conley that got it. Gobert's calling for the ball, but they don't want to give it to him. It's like he has COVID or something.
He's literally the most hated man in sports.
Yeah, but you know what? The government didn't want to stop anything with COVID, and then until sports kind of stopped things, that's when things started to get shut down. So maybe Gobert saved America.
I mean, there's always a silver lining, I guess. But him going around touching all the fucking microphones.
Yeah, that was stupid.
That was certainly
dumb.
not the
But
smartest.
nobody really knew that, like, how big of a deal it was. I think we were all kind of joking about it early.
Oh,
But,
dude, that was. I mean, we were that like what? Especially you guys. Like you guys are cappers. Like what were you doing last year or around this time from March to like? I think they came back in like either late April or early May. Sports did, right?
Yeah,
So what were you doing for those 2 months? I have to know.
we were watching shows, movies.
Netflix and chill.
It's like,
Really?
see,
Like, you guys
I'm
couldn't find
not a
anything to
big
bet on?
I'm not a big show person or a big movie person, but
You know what I was doing? Oh, sorry.
no. So that's
I didn't want to cut you off. You know what I was
Gobert's at the
doing?
line. Gobert's at the line.
Let's go. He'll hit one of two. You know what I was doing? I was getting married.
Oh, there you see. That's a little more important, but
He
still.
missed the first one, by the way.
He's gonna hit this. He's gonna splash the second one. It's gonna be the wettest free throw you've ever seen.
But like you guys weren't like that much of degenerates betting on like Madden or 2K simulations or anything like that.
I did do some horse racing, but I got bored of that pretty fast.
Oh, okay,
I mean,
okay.
To be honest, though, German soccer came back in May.
He made the second one, Josh.
I told you.
Yeah, one of two.
I called that from the moment I knew he was fouled. He's around 50%. But yeah, German soccer is one of my leagues I like. Like, there's a couple teams in there that I really like, but a lot of teams that's the league I think that because it started so early, like the guys are a little more like, I don't know, they're a little more run down because they had a couple extra months and they just kept going through, which it's a normal season, but they just stopped and picked back up.
Yeah.
Levine already has 20 points. SGA just scored a basket. Sorry if this crinkling's in your ear. I'm trying to open this cookie.
Open it up, boy.
You're like the guy in the back of the college class, like trying to keep it like silent. Like, no, just rip it open already. No, fuck.
Donovan Mitchell just missed a dunk.
The
Fucking
Penguins
Devils
scored.
scored.
I mean,
The
not the
Devils
Penguins.
fucking scored. Are you
Not the
shitting?
Penguins. What are those idiots called? The team I took, Pasternak's team.
Bruins.
Yeah, whatever. You.
Did Hughes score that or shoot it? No, he didn't.
Oh, did Hughes score?
No,
No.
it was I don't know his name.
I think it's Miles Wood as of right now. Let's see.
Was it Wood or Maltsev?
It was
I'm not
off.
watching it all.
It was off of Miles Wood. He hit it with his stick.
Dude, Hughes has no shots right now.
Of course.
I tell you, Hughes either has 5 shots or 0. Like, he's so
That's
inconsistent.
so weird.
He should quit hockey and go into one direction.
Donovan Mitchell has 11. Alrighty.
He missed a dunk, an easy dunk.
14.
Like, are you kidding?
Who is Joe Ingles having 14 fucking points?
Ingles?
Future coach of the Pacers.
That is so specific, but that would be fucking. Knowing your luck, that'll hit. What's the line on that? Fucking hammer it.
Plus 2750. Actually, at a 0.
Wait, now hold on. Nick, you have a 61% win percentage on Book It.
Facts.
That's incredible.
Yeah, thank you.
We've had 600 bets on there.
Yeah, just about. Yeah, like
Yeah.
around between 550 and 600. Yeah.
Right,
And you're talking about
21-0
Josh
this
Rock,
weekend.
and you have 61 win percentage.
21-0 this weekend.
What'd you say?
Yeah. From Thursday to Saturday, I went 21-0.
Jeez,
You can go look at it on Book It. Like, it's just a sea of fucking green.
that's so much fun. I've had a couple like those streaks back when like college football where I went, I think maybe 18-1 or 18-2.
That's incredible.
You
Yeah.
need, you need those days because
Mhm.
you get it obviously, but
Yeah.
that's you need those days, those weeks. Where
Yeah,
you
but I
just
was
go off.
riding it, and then for going 22 and 23 now, I was like, you know what? I'm going to break my rule, which obviously fucked me, but I'm breaking my rule of betting on my team. I had UNC minus 2.5 against Florida State. They're up like 68. No, they're down 68-69.
Yeah.
And of course, they foul and they're in the bonus. Florida State hits both free throws. Its final score is like 70-67. They lose by half a point. It was just bound to happen, but I just didn't want it to happen in that heartbreaking of fashion.
Yeah, that stinks.
Heartbreaking in terms of the spread and in terms of your team, a double negative.
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait. Let's get the man himself on this. Jason, what is your take on UNC, the 8 seed, versus the Wisconsin Badgers, who are the 9 seed?
Yeah, see, this is a tough game, and I guess that brings up a good point. We'll be live tomorrow talking Mall March Madness on the Level Up channel, so definitely check that out. 5:15 Eastern Standard Time. We will be doing a rundown of the entire March Madness. Currently, I have 25 pages of analysis, and
I have 22. I have 22.
Yeah, so you guys can imagine. You guys can imagine how long this show might be. We're gonna try to cut it to an hour. 5:15 to 6:15 tomorrow. So
it's going off.
But yeah, that game could be really interesting. If I pull off my analysis here on that game,
he's asking because he's bitter that everyone on our show said Wisconsin.
Let me see.
No, I said that because UNC is my favorite team, and watching them play, like I think they're going to be gritty, and I think they could pull it off. But it was hilarious seeing Winter Wire, Sharp Dimes, and Matty Ice they were all like tripling they're all throwing their houses on Wisconsin.
Okay,
like they're all homeless if Wisconsin doesn't win that game.
So here are my thoughts. Okay, UNC, they're the best offensive rebounding team in the country. Really, their best offense is when they miss shots. Like you want them to miss shots because they have so much steps at the.
Yeah, because we got the Twin Towers down there. We got fucking Armando Bacot and Garrison Brooks.
Yeah, exactly. So they're massive down low, and so their best offense comes from offensive rebounding.
Did you say his name was Bacot?
No, Bacot.
No, I'm not trying to make fun. Like I actually.
No, yeah, it's bacon without the N. It's just a T.
Oh, okay. Bacot. Carry on. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So when it comes to Wisconsin, they don't turn the ball over at all because they use what's called swing offense. So that kind of helps them limit turnovers throughout the game because they're kind of passing it around the arc instead of, and so it's easier to pass, when away from the defense. The defense isn't gonna cheat and try to get into the passing lanes when you're throwing it around the arc. So that's why they're able to limit turnovers and they shoot well. So Wisconsin, they're knocking down 36% of threes, but they struggle to score inside. So they don't really rebound well at all because they're really more of an outside shooting team. So that's going to kill right there, right? UNC is going to kill them on the glass. So if Wisconsin isn't shooting their average, it's going to be really hard for Wisconsin to stay in the game there. So I would say Wisconsin's going to shoot better than UNC. But like I said, if UNC doesn't shoot as good, it's okay. All they got to do is offensive rebound and get put back. So they can afford to miss some shots. Wisconsin's going to be better at the line, but they're not going to get there too often. UNC is shooting 31.7% from three, 48.9% from inside. UNC is probably going to turn the ball over more.
You have a play in that game? Do you have a lean?
Yeah, so if I were to lean, I would have said UNC plus 1.5 and the over 139 there.
Wait, UNC's plus money now?
Yeah, it's plus 1.5.
It started as Wisconsin plus 2, right?
I mean, I did this thing maybe last night, so if it changed last night, then I don't know.
No, it started. He's happy to have someone on his side, but
yeah, no, it's a really obviously tough, close game. If Wisconsin shoots well and they shoot their average, Wisconsin's going to be fine. Now,
Wisconsin's the 10th team on KenPom.
Yeah, and that's fine and fair, but UNC presents a huge problem on the glass. So UNC should get a lot of high-level looks inside once they miss a shot or two. And, of course, they can still make them. They still shoot over 30% from three, so it's not like they're terrible. They're not the best shooting team, but they're going to get a ton of offensive rebounds and easy looks, whereas Wisconsin, they're not going to get easy looks inside, and they're not going to get rebounds. So they have to shoot really well from three in this game to stay in it. in my opinion. So, yeah, it comes down to Wisconsin shooting threes and Wisconsin being able to get a solid amount of rebounds, which I just don't think will happen.
Who's
So
Dayron? Who's Dayron Sharp?
from
UNC. I'm looking him up. Apparently, he's the number one offensive rebounder in the entire country.
I
yeah,
don't think he plays too much, to be honest.
Yeah, he plays like 15, 20 minutes a game, but in terms of percentage,
he probably gets
like
an
I
offensive
say,
rebound.
like I always say, like I've always said, they have so much depth at the 4 and 5.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
even if
Radowitz
the guy gets in foul trouble or whatnot, they're gonna have another guy that can step in there and also
Next
rebound
man up.
and do really well. So Wisconsin's not terrible at defensive rebounding. They're not terrible. They are really bad offensively rebounding because again they play the spread offense. They have a lot of guys hanging out on the arc and shooting threes. So they're not going to kill you inside at all. They shoot 46.3% inside. That's 292nd in the country, while UNC is stopping teams 46.8% inside. It's UNC. They struggle defending the perimeter. So again, it comes down to Wisconsin shooting threes. Can they do it in West Lafayette? They've played in that arena before, right? So that helps as well because think about this. The Mackey Arena is the Purdue Arena. Wisconsin and Purdue, of course, they're both in the Big Ten, and Wisconsin has played against Purdue in the past there. So, yeah, I do expect Wisconsin to shoot well, and UNC won't shoot nearly as well, but the offensive rebound is going to help a ton. And I hate relying on a team to shoot threes. Like, if they don't shoot well, they're done.
Unless it's the Golden State Warriors, I also agree with that.
do you know what the over/under is for that game? I think that game could go way under, even though they're both big games.
It's 139, but like I said, for me personally, I think Wisconsin will shoot well because they're playing at the Mackey Arena, which is where Purdue plays, right? So they're familiar with the arena at least, and they're familiar with the baskets and whatnot. I'm not sure how well they shot against Purdue in that case, but it's a little bit different. I think Purdue's better at defending the three in the first place than UNC is. So I don't know if you could read into it that much for that game. But yeah, my leans would be UNC plus 1.5 and over 139. Again,
really?
none of this is official just yet. I'm still doing my research and analysis, and nothing will be official until Friday at 12 o'clock, of course. But for now, I do think UNC plus 1.5 and the over 139 would be my leans there.
I agree.
Honestly, I think the over is more surprising to me than UNC because, like Nikki, I told you on the other show that it's not like I thought UNC would get blown out. Like I thought the line should have been Wisconsin minus 3.5.
Exactly.
Well, yeah. So you have to think about this. UNC, they're 24th in the nation in tempo. They're really fast tempo. So they're going to
tempo doesn't matter if you don't hit your shots, and then you get your offensive rebounds, you kick it out. It's like
That's fair. And, when you kick it out, when you get those offensive rebounds, they turn to 20 seconds, about 30 seconds on the shot clock. So it's still less than 30.
No, but I'm saying like you wrap it together. Like let's say you have the 20th pace, but you don't shoot well, and then you take 10 more seconds after that to.
So then it's 40. Then it's 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 50 seconds.
But does the tempo factor in the after you get an offensive rebound, how long you shoot after that, or it's just in the full court?
It's the average possession length. I would assume if the other team doesn't get the ball.
So if you're hitting a lot of tip shots, that'll be fluky too.
Yeah, this team is just so good at getting easy putbacks and whatnot. But then again, I do think Wisconsin's going to shoot well from three. I don't think they're going to struggle that much. I think they'll hit their average, maybe a little bit lower than their average.
I see why that over is in play now.
Yeah, so you get UNC those easy putbacks, but then you also Wisconsin's slow. They're a slow offense, but I do think they're going to hit their shots, at least at their average. So you get a 70-70 game. That's 140. I don't see why both of them can't get it. But again, UNC, they don't really shoot many threes. They're 333rd in the nation in shooting the three. So I'm not too worried about them shooting threes. They're going to shoot more inside. And when they shoot more inside, they're a much better offense, anyway. They kind of pound their way inside. They're 19th in the nation in percentage with 2-pointers. So they're a 2-point team. Wisconsin's more of a 3-point team. So you link UNC's 2 points and Wisconsin's 3 points. And I do think Wisconsin will shoot their average. So by that, you get enough points. But UNC gets more second chances. That's where I see it with UNC. They'll win on the glass. So really,
You also
the reality
can't,
is
you can't discount the fact that we beat Florida State once and then hung with them in the ACC tournament too. Like they're a 4 seed. Like we hung with them and beat them. So we have the confidence there too. And plus Roy Williams in March. That's all you need to say.
it's definitely a close game. Like it can go either way. It's really just based off of if Wisconsin's going to hit their shots or not. I think that's the biggest thing. UNC hasn't guarded the three very well this season, so yeah, it's in play. Wisconsin can shoot threes at a place they're familiar with, and they can go off with the win. But I hate relying on that. I'd rather rely on rebounding. Rebounding isn't a number that you can go cold on. Rebounding is a number you're always going to do. You can't struggle rebounding when you're the best rebounding team. You can struggle shooting. And that effective field goal percentage is more of a good idea when it comes to it. So Wisconsin's going to be the better offense in terms of scoring, but they're not going to get a rebounds, and they're going to struggle getting to the line. Wisconsin, they don't get to the line very often, and that's an area where they're good. They're 77% from the foul line. If they don't get there often versus UNC, and UNC gets to the line more often, even though they shoot 66.8%, you're looking at UNC probably getting more foul shots and points there. So, yeah, that's why it's the 8-9 game. It's really fun. It's a close game for sure.
You got to go for the Bruins.
Yep, I was watching that. That's pretty sweet. Casey DeSmith should fucking retire.
Sorry to interrupt you, Ratty. Just and it sounds like the over has more potential to be an official play for you than the actual result. That's just how it sounds based on the way you're talking about it.
Yeah, look, obviously when it comes down to brackets, people want to know who's going to win, who's going to win, who's going to win. They don't care about over-unders. Obviously, there's going to be beginners that might do that, but most people are going to care about who wins the game. I think that's what I'm going to really focus on more. When it comes to March Madness, there's a good chance that I won't be making many bets, if any. I might look at the NIT and the CBI because lines won't be as crazy or hard. And this is going to be really hard. These are the games that are bet on the most in all sports throughout the entire year. This is going to be really difficult. Obviously, the stats. Obviously, I'm a sharp. I'm looking at the stats, and that's what odds makers are too. They're sharps, and they're going to have the right lines as well. So, it's really hard to make money during March Madness when it comes down to 100%. It, especially with sports betting. So
that needs to be their slogan for March Madness. It's really hard to make money in March Madness.
And you have so many experts out there, right? You have so many people that are giving out.
But then there are so many. There are also experts too. Like you guys, I trust. But then there are people on Twitter with like 100 followers who are like, "Yeah, I'm an expert."
That's what book it's for. That's what book it's for.
Yeah.
That's what I meant when I was saying. I was being sarcastic.
Okay.
Brady, what do you think of Iowa?
That's fun, but
What do you think of Iowa? Do you think Iowa's legit?
Shaheem, what's up, Shaheem? And AP, what's up, man?
Oh shit, I've been on the private
now. We have
what's
a
up,
lot
Shaheem?
of guys in there now.
We got Dan, Shaheem, we got
Dan, Clundy Q. I think that's how I say your name, and Gray.
Yep.
So, what is up, guys? We are sweating out some bets, just chatting it up. College basketball again. Don't forget 5:15. I'm going to provide you guys an insane amount of analysis. Josh from WinterWire going to provide you guys an insane amount of analysis as well.
I got 22 pages ready for you.
So yeah, get your paper and pen ready, or get your fingers ready to put it in a Word document, because we're going to give you guys a lot of information. But of course, I won't be leaving you guys empty-handed. I will provide my entire Word document for you guys to click on, so you can read through it all.
Thank God. I'm going to need that. I'm going to save both of your analysis as soon as they drop.
And we might be on different sides, and that's completely fine, because understand there's a lot of factors that go with all these games and whatnot, and we're both right until we're wrong. So
exactly.
We're both right before we're wrong. So that's that. But it should be a lot of fun. Josh and I probably won't be going back and forth at each other during the show, because then it'll take too long. We'll just kind of give out our information, our analysis, and what we're looking at, and we won't kind of go after each other when we don't agree with something, because it would just take too long. And that would be just ridiculous, because I'm sure we have tons of games that we don't agree with, and that's completely fine. So you guys can listen to both of us and kind of understand where we're coming from, and you can pick a side and lose if you take Josh's and you don't take mine. But whatever.
We'll see about that.
No, Josh has done really well in all of basketball and he's a great mind. So definitely listen to what he has to say. And we, the great thing is sometimes we all have different teams and leagues that we follow in terms of conferences where we just get hot in. Like the Big Sky, for example, was a conference that I really love to bet on. And like
it's a
for Josh,
ridiculous name for a conference, not the conference itself, just a ridiculous name for a conference.
But so I love the Big Sky from like Eastern Washington and Southern Utah. They were really fun. Whereas Josh would bet Liberty every single chance he got, and Liberty, they're in the tournament, number 13 seed. They have a tough matchup, but they're a really, really great 3-point shooting team. And I would assume Josh is probably going to be taking Liberty there because I know he's a huge fan. But I don't know. We'll talk about that going forward tomorrow. But yeah, exactly. He's a
Go
Liberty
rebound.
fan, so we don't know, but we'll figure it out and we'll have some fun. And of course, we'll provide all of the written analysis for you guys in the chat as well. And I'll give out my final bracket before I head out to Indianapolis to watch Hartford, my team, play against Baylor.
You're going to that?
I'm going, man. I'm driving on Thursday. I'm going to the game. Of course, I have to be there to support the guys.
So
what is your team name? What's the Hartford? Is it don't tell me it's the is it the Hartford Whalers or am I just
the Hartford Hawks? But the Whalers would be cool. They're the hockey team, but
that's right.
That would have been fun. But yeah, we're playing Baylor at 3:30 on Friday in.
How much do you think you guys are going to get beat by?
We're not. I this is for me. This is one like, my teams I never bet on or give analysis out for it because I'm going to be biased, obviously.
Oh, okay, that makes total sense.
So yeah, it's hard for me. But I know some guys from Hartford that now that they're away from the team now they'll bet on Hartford and put tons of money on them.
Mm-hmm. Does that work out well for them? Like I haven't really been tracking them all season, but honest question.
Yeah, it's going to be let's go off the analytics, so it's not biased. Off the analytics, they're projected to lose by 21. Off of analytics, but I'll just say this, and I won't go much further. Hartford's going to slow the tempo down. It's not like they're going to limit possessions; they're going to slow tempo down because they want to be able to get back on defense against Baylor so that they can defend the three. Of course, Baylor shoots like 42% from three. They're ridiculous. And on the other hand, you have Baylor. So Dan just wrote that Bam Adebayo just got 5 assists. So boom, there we got to win there. But let's go back.
That's not this though. That's the official.
Right. But we'll go back. What Baylor does really well, they switch on all ball screens, right? So they're going to switch. And they're obviously a lot taller and a lot bigger than most teams in the nation. Of course, a mid-major team like Hartford, they're going to have big size advantage. They're going to switch on all ball screens, right? And so they make you work and work and work for 20, 25 seconds. And then that final 5 seconds, they're going to force you into isolation. So they're going to force our guards into isolation one-on-one for 5 seconds, and we got to make shots. Now, Tracy Carter –
basically saying we're better than you.
Right. Now, Tracy Carter, our point guard, he's 25 years old. I think he's 25 years old now. He was a transfer.
Oh my God! Are you eligible?
6th year. He's eligible for next year as well. He hasn't made a decision yet because of COVID. But
because of COVID. So did he have to skip a year because of the transfer at that time?
He'll probably go professional after this year, but he can stay if he wants to. So we'll see. But this is a guy. He's really great. It wouldn't be like in the NBA,
Europe.
Yeah, exactly. But he's a guy that's really going to pull up jumpers, mid-range jumpers at the top of the key. So if he gets hot and he starts hitting those shots, and we're able to kind of score in terms of isolation, we'll be able to stay in the game for sure. So we'll see what happens. We got Dan talking about the UC Santa Barbara. Yeah, I think I agree with you. They're playing Creighton. We'll talk about that. I've been talking too much. Damn, I got to clear my throat.
Well, let me say something in the meantime while you're clearing your throat. Dan, I love that. Dan, I love that you're excited about the hit. It doesn't matter if it's in the contest or in general. I'm happy just to see the win. You know, we got the Bruins up right now.
Shocking. Who here is shocked that Winter Wire is demolishing me? I was literally playing with house money though, because if I had won, it's like, oh shit, this kid's legit. And if it's like, oh, I lose, oh wow, he lost to Winter Wire. Who cares?
Nah, you're Winter Wire sponsored. Don't worry, I stand by you
Yeah.
wholeheartedly.
Appreciate it, brother.
You know I know. Come on now.
All right, so let's recap what's going on right now with the games. Since we got off topic a little bit, and again, we'll be talking about college basketball all
The
tomorrow.
Rockets are hanging around. What the hell?
You guys can ask me any questions you want in the Discord. But right now, the Devils are currently beating the Sabres 3-2. You look at Nick; he does have the Sabres plus 158. So we'll see what happens. It's not 60 minutes.
Sweating out that 4 minutes
They
right
score a
now.
goal, they go to overtime and whatnot. Look at the player props here. For the Devils, we have Hughes with no shots still. With 4.
Oh, Gobert with the putback dunk.
So you guys can definitely kiss that Hughes.
That's a board and
high
2 points. That is
shot.
Oh
such
wait, no,
a-
I just saw the points go up by 2 and a rebound 1. So, but it says makes 2-point shot then rebound. My fault.
Okay,
But
now we have the Capitals Islanders. That game is over, and it's going to be 3-1 Capitals. So we've got one loss here for Josh here. The
I think
Capitals
Nicky's gonna hit the Jazz though.
loss.
maybe.
Plenty of time in that game to see.
Big time 3 for
So
Clarkson.
the Islanders Capital game 3-1. There's like less than.
That's a wrap. You didn't take the Islanders, Nicky?
I've really thought about doing that, and I was like, nah. Because again, I don't bet on my favorite teams because that's just a mistake waiting to happen.
I mean, but you take them on. You like promote them.
I took them on the platinum ticket. I was going to if we didn't spend 2 hours talking about college basketball. I was
That's
going
fair.
to. So
That's
actually, it's a fucking good thing that you did that because I was gonna give out the worst pick ever, which is Islanders ML.
Well, I mean, Jazz are up 4 now. Bernie with the block. Come on, get the board. Get the board. Get the board. Get the board. Engel's got the board.
It was yeah, no. The Brewers are up 2-1 currently, 7:55 to go. So Josh is in a good spot here
Gobert.
because he's got the
He is.
60-minute line. Of course, Nick has the Penguin 60-minute line. If he can get one goal, that could make it a loser
A draw.
vote to the guys, which could help.
Totally fine.
Yeah, for you there, you'd rather that. So that's what's happening right now. The Avalanche Ducks are 2-2 already. Just 10 minutes in, there's already 4 goals. What the heck?
Oh, that's right. Oh, thank God. I have the Avalanche in another parlay, but they were scaring me, bro.
That is weird. What does Zuccarello have? Does he have another shot? He's got 2 shots. So Zuccarello just got his
Already hit.
1.5 shots. So now Matt needs his Avalanche money line for the money line parlay there for his hockey bet. So we don't have to worry about Zuccarello. He's been on fire when it comes to shots. So good job on Matty Ice for that one. Good job there. Lightning are up 1-0 through 1. So we'll hopefully the Ducks slow down their offense a little bit.
Some of these names in the NHL are ridiculous. Kasperi Kapanen.
Kapanen. I've been doing that just to fuck with you.
I know. You gotta look of someone that was being fucked with. That's all. Oh, Gobert just made an alley-oop.
Yeah, so now Gobert has 9 points, and
That should be 11. No.
Oh, maybe it didn't change yet. I don't know.
No, I don't know either. I don't know. Because he has 2 baskets this quarter, and I think he had 7 coming.
So that's gonna be tight right now because
I don't know. Either way, it's
double and win. We'll still need 3 rebounds and I guess potentially 1 more point, or maybe he has enough points. I don't think it changed.
I guarantee he will get fouled one time by the end of this game, though. If hitting the free throws is not a guarantee, though.
Yeah, but maybe he'll get a rebound off of other foul shots.
Buffalo has officially emptied their net. Let's see what they got. Let's see if they got any kind of fucking fight in them.
Battle of really bad teams.
Dude, all right, I'm just gonna run through the. Let me just.
Yeah,
just
you're
to
right.
Show you how absolutely dog shit the Devils have been. Let's just run through this here. Ready? Their last 10 games: loss, and they're beating them now. So they're like 0-8 in their last 8 games, and of course the Sabres decide to fucking give them hope.
I feel like that +1.5 wouldn't have been a bad play. I mean, obviously hindsight now, but like the Sabres are pretty bad themselves.
You know what's funny? I took a Sabres +1.5 in another parlay too, so let's hope they don't get a fucking empty net goal.
I'm rooting for you there.
Yep.
Not here though.
We're looking at the Jazz Celtics game. We're also looking at Donovan Mitchell.
Oh my god!
Points. Tatum has 23.
We just had like 6 different chances at a fucking goal. Oh my god! Why do I do this to myself every night? Every damn night.
I'm gonna put the game on to live commentate it because I'm better than. Is Doc still do? Does Emmerich still? He retired, didn't he?
No, he did retire. Yeah, I think it's I don't know who does the Devils, but the Islanders is Brendan Burke. He's pretty nice with it. Either way, you're better than any of those guys.
Oh, great. For that you mean 100% not.
Rudy Gobert rebound 9 and 8.
Oh, sweet. The Devils.
Right.
The Devils are wearing their St. Patty's jersey. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like those.
Honestly, I wish I would have put these plays that I've put on these shows. Oh, Rudy Gobert with the layup. That's 11.
So you got 11-8?
Yeah.
And that means
and 1. I told you you'd be fouled by the end of the game.
And now the Jazz are starting to run away with it, and that helps both of you guys because we have Jazz -4 for Nick and the Jazz and a double-double for Gobert.
I love how it's Matty Zooks from Dan.
Yeah.
Gobert made the free throw. What happens here?
Whoa.
Quick, check outside. What color's the moon?
The French flag.
There's now 10 seconds, 11 seconds. The Devils do not score the empty netter. But the Sabres are not going to be able to get a shot off, and they're going to lose. The Devils win at home in their St. Patty's uniforms.
And when is St. Patty's Day? Oh, Gobert just got his 9th rebound.
Literally tomorrow.
I'm never sure if it's the 17th or if it's the Saturday.
It is the 15th.
Dan said that Zuccarello needed a nickname, so the Matty
17th
is now his nickname.
Gobert literally needs 1 rebound in 8 minutes.
And then also for the Jazz to win, of course. But they're looking.
Well, the Jazz are up 15-4 this quarter.
Yeah. All right, back to the basketball game at the Devils.
That's a deep 3 from Brown. Wow.
He hit it?
Yeah, they're up 6. The Jazz are up 6. That's gonna be a sweaty spread, my man.
Yeah, but when he can get the Jazz leading and then Mitchell getting some foul shots. And if Donovan starts to maybe do something soon.
He needs Mitchell. And I'd love to see him come on. The team's better with him.
Right now, Jordan Clarkson has 20.
Danilo Gallinari has 26 points. What the fuck?
I feel like he's going to do that once a month now. Tatum has 23. I don't know if it's team score or game score.
Game score. So there's 3 players with 20 right now. Gobert is now coming off the court.
Probably just needs to take a breath and sip some French water.
I saw him walking back, but now he's walking forward. No, he's walking back. Yeah, he's out. He's out of the game. Gobert's out of the game with 9 rebounds.
Good thing Bam got those assists. He has 6 assists now. Good thing he got those because they're blowing him out
7,
now.
So you were right on the money there.
What?
You called 7, I think, so you were on the money.
Yeah, that was 7 was his most frequent number. I didn't think he'd go north of that.
What do we have Shy going?
He's at what?
21.
We need that.
So he needs 4 more points, and it's only a third quarter.
Moses Brown, UCLA guy.
Talk to me about Puka Sevitsky. He's awful.
No, he's not. He's
Dude, have you seen his face? His face is like small.
oh, he's fugly. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a skill thing, but he's born 12/26/2001.
He's
You
one
feel
for
old?
4K in 20
Oh my
minutes.
god, he's like younger than my sister.
Do you
not
feel
good.
old?
But he'll get better.
The thing with him, he'll never be like the lead guy. If you watched him yesterday, though, you would have been like, "This guy's the truth." Like
Hey, I've watched too much NBA, to be honest.
Moses Brown.
Hey, did Olofsson have a point? I guess not.
I definitely don't think so. I'll check. I don't think so.
They didn't score.
No,
right?
he definitely didn't. Of course he didn't. Yep, Olofsson. Yep, he had 4 shots on goal, but nothing to show for it.
Yes. If you just took the
He led
shots
the
on goal,
team. He was tied with Tobias Reeder for most shots on goal,
Yeah,
but
see, like,
nothing to
those-
show for it.
those are the ones where it's like, all right, you had a good look and it just didn't happen. And I hate those so much, but
it happens all the
like,
time.
a fantastic look on your end.
Classic. Rudy's got 4 blocks as well. He might get a triple-double just with blocks. He doesn't even need rebounds.
Wouldn't that be something?
All right, so Jaylen Brown at the line. Put
Yeah,
some
so
more
that's,
points on
that's,
the
that's
board.
my only hope is this Jazz -4 now. And that would
I think
still
the
help.
Jazz are chilling. Like I think you're good.
Jaylen Brown has 23 points as well.
How the Mitchell has
well,
13.
This is what they're doing now. The Celtics are double teaming every time Mitchell gets the ball.
Oh, really?
I mean, what do
they got an interesting game plan. So
That's
Mitchell
just how
today,
good the Jazz are. The Jazz are still
Yeah.
winning and covering the
Jazz
spread
are-
without
yeah.
Donovan Mitchell.
the Jazz are really talented. They're the most underrated team, obviously. But yeah, Mitchell's 4 of 12, just 1 of 2 from 3. So they're literally double teaming him when he has the ball.
You want to hear a fun fact?
Yeah, see, oh my god. I don't know if you guys are watching this, but they're really double teaming Mitchell.
Well,
Oh
that's
my
how
God.
that's just how impactful he is when he has the ball. That's smart for them to do that, but also fuck you, let him score.
They just got a bucket off of a turnover by Mitchell because of the double team. Yeah,
he's
Mitchell's
trying to
having
force
a
probably a
hard
pass
day.
or something.
Wow, that's really good defensive adjustments there from the Celtics.
You're ready.
here.
You want to hear a fun fact?
Yeah, what's up?
This guy Robert Williams is the 3rd center in player efficiency rating.
Yeah, he's hella good. He doesn't get enough minutes, I don't think.
Dude,
Yeah,
this Anaheim game, Colorado was 3-2 with 3 minutes left in the first period.
That's nuts.
5 goals in the first period.
God, we need the Avalanche, man. Ugh. Should take
That's such pure raw emotion.
Oh
Dude,
yeah. I want to see us all win. I'm not a loser. Do I get a loser? Ew.
We want Rudy.
Oh, Zion already has 28 points.
No way.
That game didn't start yet.
Yeah, I know. I was playing along.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy Moses Brown is 18 and 15.
Yeah, he's pretty good. But maybe he wants to give a couple more looks to Shy before it starts going off.
I mean, they're losing this quarter 20-8, but this is kind of what they do.
Who's defending Zach LaVine? Because whoever they are, they should get fired.
Yeah, he should just straight up retire. What's he got, like 25 now, I think?
No,
34.
Oh my.
He's
Well,
13
he had
of 17 from the field.
6 of 10 from 3.
Talk about the most underrated guy in the league.
Probably.
The Bruins just ended.
The Bruins won.
Yeah.
So there's that. Bruins win 2-1, which means the Penguins did not win and the Bruins did win.
Yep, that was a nice call. Good call.
Thank you, sir. So wait.
Yeah, so let's see. Okay, so right now, if the Gobert and Jazz hit, Josh would have $9.75. If it doesn't hit, the worst he can do is lose 25 cents.
Let's go.
Bank.
Now for Nick,
Nikki's like, I fucking hate you.
if the Jazz minus 4 hits,
I'm going to start my own
and
podcast
Mitchell
called
be the
the
top
Silver
scorer
Ticket.
hits. Okay,
Called
yeah.
what?
So
The
the
Silver
Jazz-
Ticket.
The silver ticket, the bronze entry pass.
all right, so if the Jazz minus 4 hits and Mitchell top scorer hits, if those both hit, Nikki would still lose $3.70, which means that Josh would be it's already the winner of this. But we can stay on for a little bit longer, and just kind of watch these games, the basketball game play out. If you guys
I'll
want.
stay up for another 15 minutes.
Yeah, we'll stay on for a little bit longer. But yes, Josh has won the level up challenge. Josh, have you lost yet?
Nope.
Josh has not lost yet. So if you guys think that you could beat Josh, step on up and meet the
Is
Mets.
it too late to put in another $5 unit on Kyle Kuzma first basket to make my
First of basket.
Kuzma hits.
Hold on,
Make
I wanna
an
see-
official play.
Hold on, let's see. If I'm just this is hypothetical. Josh, sure, you won. Congrats, I guess. Just a
What's
little.
the line?
thought
I'll tell
about
you.
that.
What's the
So
line?
if I
I'll tell
put-
you.
He's not even eligible to be on here. Oh,
Because he doesn't
he
start.
can't even get it. So you know what? He probably doesn't start. You know what? I'll just do it.
Yeah.
Damian Jones.
Damian Jones.
I've never heard of the guy. $5 to win 50. I would win if that.
Yeah, you would win, but the thing is, it's just not going to happen.
You'd still only be up $26 though. It's not because you'd have to take the 5 off that you put in, and it's
That's
not like
true.
you'd win by that much.
Yeah.
No, don't stop congratulating him in the chat. He doesn't need his ego boosted anymore.
Thank you, Gray. Thank you, Dan.
Damn it. I was real confident going into this too, and then Josh was like, "Oh, here's your confidence." Just snapped it in half.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That was
I
crazy.
ain't playing around.
Sorry, this was so bad, Ratty. I was expecting a better performance.
But you know, it's funny though because it's not funny, but it's not funny, but a lot of people that will go on the show, like they all like do really bad too, and it just shows like it just kind of proves to everyone that like we have a lot of pressure on us, and like how hard it is on a daily basis to give out bets that hit when everyone's tailing, and when you lose, people shit talk you, and when you win, people give you crickets for the most part. There's a lot of guys.
I won one of mine. I think I was the first one overall. I think I was 2 and 3, and the other guy was 1 and 4, and then the other two I think I was positive.
It's just to show how hard sports betting is in our shoes, and like and Nick knows this too, and like he's been with Book It for a while and does our Empty Nutter show with Matt for the NHL. It's a tough business, so the show is made to
It takes a lot of time to be good.
So this show is to give back to everyone that supports us, but also to show you guys that our service really is valuable, and it really does give you guys a lot of information and great best bets and whatnot, so that you guys can cash and that you guys can trust us as well. Compared to maybe your work and your analysis as the viewer, where you think that maybe you know it all. It's actually the guys that level up actually don't know it all, but we put in a lot more work, and we're able to provide you guys with better analysis and better bets than you might have if you do it on your own with your other job or whatnot. So that's why this show, it's number one, to give back, but number two, to prove to you guys that our service really is worth it when we go back to being paid in April. And,
yeah, you're right. Honestly, you're right. Me losing like this, being real confident coming in here without doing any real analysis or research.
You're Nicky Picks though. Like you're not a no name. You're Nicky Picks, and like I trust me. I've watched a lot of the NHL shows, and I know what you bring to the table. And like, let's not forget, you're 61% on Book It with 500 plus bets. So you're not a no name. And obviously, it was just a little bit of a bad day for you, but you had a 21-0 streak just a week ago. So
yeah,
you're very capable.
Fluke. No, I'm kidding.
It's really
I know.
It's to prove that like our service really does provide something more
Yes, it does. I am living proof that it does 100%.
So that it's to give back, number one, but two, to show you guys that what we do is actually a lot harder than it might look on paper. And I think a lot of people think this whole thing is easy, and you'll get shit talked all the time on Twitter, like, "Oh, you lost your bet by 30 points." Yeah, I lost the bet by 30
I couldn't
points.
imagine how much you get chirped with 33,000. Like you're an actual big member of this,
right? But since I got the Discord, I haven't really posted much on Twitter, so a lot of people kind of forgot me. But when the MLB season begins again, people will remember me again, and then I'll be a little bit more popular. But it is what it is. I gotta get back on Twitter. I gotta start posting more. But sometimes I'm a little superstitious. It's like if I forget to post one day and I go 3-0, I'm not gonna post on Twitter again. Like I'm superstitious like that. So, but
that's funny. Are you really? You're that superstitious?
Yeah, I'm very superstitious. Like I have to watch games. I have to watch like all the games. Like when I'm betting on them. If I don't bet it, I lose. Or like if I have to go to dinner during a game, I have to watch it on my phone through GameCast. Instantly, the game changes, not in my favor. I promise you, I get shit on all the time when I'm not watching the game.
That is so funny.
I don't know how you guys are too, but like that's why I'm so like stress free tonight, because I don't have any bets with no college basketball and whatever, so I don't have to worry about anything. But like if the games were on that I had to watch or something, I wouldn't be watching this NBA game or the NHL games. I'd be watching my games. Like I wouldn't give a crap.
Exactly. Yeah, good point.
But nah, so that's what it's all about. But we just try to give back, and I appreciate all of your guys' support. And
AP, we need that so bad. We need that Jazz -4 so bad.
Yeah.
And who the hell are the Rockets?
Donovan Mitchell just scored.
Nice. I have that in a parlay, so that's fine.
Let's go.
Also, why are the Rockets? Why are the Hawks fucking making the Rockets look like the '90s Bulls all of a sudden? Victor, who's better than Victor Oladipo? Cade Cunningham. Victor Oladipo's dropping 30.
Potential wise, not right now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I forgot we established that.
That's funny.
That and whoever Jay Sean Tate is going off.
Yeah, he's a rookie.
Is he? Yeah, he's fucking ridiculous.
An undrafted rookie.
From where?
Where was it? Like,
he was from Ohio State. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, Ohio State. Yeah. I knew it was a red team. All right,
a red team?
Yeah. No, I was thinking UNLV, but I don't even know why. But
wait, so you have no bets tonight at all?
I have nothing. I'm more like, number one, I really like to stay disciplined and be smart. And right now I'm doing college basketball, and I'll worry about baseball when the time comes. But I think this is why I kind of created Level Up and got Matt, Josh, and you're helping out with the NHL as well. This is why I did it, because I kind of thought I could do it all on my own. I could do the NBA, I can do college basketball, I could do all the sports in one, and it took a lot out of me. And then I started struggling in areas because maybe I wasn't putting as much work in or doing things wrong. So I kind of realized that I was being a little bit selfish and thought I could do it all, and I couldn't. So I said I created a team. AP, are you in our Discord? Let me send you the link to our Discord.
I think that's Sportsbet King or SBK 911 on Book It if you've ever seen him.
If you go to the betting show March 16 on the chat, you'll see all the rules there for today's show. So go to the Discord and then go to the March 16 chat. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. Now I can put you with your name. But go to the March 16 page.
I don't know if you guys saw that Rudy got his 10th rebound.
We didn't, but thank you for that.
I didn't notice either, but I was like, he has 10 rebounds. I'm like, shit, was that like a stat correction? That was fast.
You think Jimmy Butler is going to score 3 more points even though they're up by 19?
Is he in the game?
It's the end of the third, and I just need 3 more. I just need a 3-point.
Play a little bit more. You should play a little bit.
No, they already started, and Bam's in the game. And if Bam off that knee is in the game, he'll probably Jimmy will probably get another couple minutes. But
Yeah.
I would be worried if Bam comes out before Jimmy comes back in, because that might just be them saying it's enough is enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
Josh, are they going to take Shy out? Do you know more about the Thunder? Are they going to take Shy out, or is he going to play?
It's tough because they're
Dude,
more
right.
developmental. But like if it gets much worse, they probably will.
It's a 23-point game now.
Yeah, if it gets much worse, they'll probably just throw in the towel.
That's all stupid. It looked so good until just randomly the Bulls just break out and destroy the Thunder.
I mean, the Bulls have been trending upward.
I guess, but still, not by
Yeah,
20, not by 30 points.
There we go, Gobert. I still want to see Gobert score like 16 points, and that would help Nicky too.
I guess. I just need. I'm looking to chase
Mitchell for
something,
3
you know?
makes the 3. Mitchell makes the 3.
Good shit.
Mitchell's up to 19. Tatum is 27 though.
Yeah, no, yeah. Tatum.
And
fucking
Jalen Brown
idiot.
also has 25. Gobert at the rebound.
Excellent.
Fouled by Brown, so it looks like he might be going.
Let's go. Me and Maddie put something in of his points at 14 and a half, I think, because he didn't have the double-double thing. Yeah.
Oh, I need that Jimmy. I need Jimmy 3. That's all I need. Then that would save me from the chase. I need 25 plus and the Heat to win. Obviously, the Heat are going to win. I just need him to get a 3.
Never chase. Just tail tomorrow.
Should have fucking put that on.
Gobert makes the foul shot.
Let's go. AP, I would stay away from that game. In terms of the teams, I would lean over, and I'm running back Zion, as you would see in the chat.
You have he had over 14 and a half points or over 4 or 4.
Did he hit both? I think it was 14 and a half. Oh, let's go.
He's at 14 now, though. He needs one more point, I think.
Also, I just need another rebound from him because they'll definitely hack him again.
Unless he gets the ball out quick. Yeah, he's got 14 points. With 50 seconds to go, 8-point game.
Gotta give SGA a couple more minutes. That dude only got to shoot 1 3.
Yeah, it stinks. I hope he comes back. He was dominating.
He was.
But still a 24-point game.
It's underrated what Baisley does to how defenses need to react to us.
Mm-hmm. Well, Darius Miller just got to the line for 3, so it's now.
Yeah,
okay. You got all.
He hit them all.
All right, that's big.
I think this might be Darius Miller's first game. He had COVID, I think.
You guys have a NBA League Pass or Game Pass? Is that what you guys are using?
I'm using
it. I'm using ESPN, but I do have that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're just okay. Cool.
The Knicks are winning.
Does anybody know what channel the Heat game is on?
League Pass.
Yeah.
It is League Pass. Fuck.
It's not on yeah.
The national games are the Jazz and the Pelicans.
I'm just stream east it.
All right, we need like a wild shot and a Gobert. Gobert blocks it and 1. He didn't block it.
That's good,
I guess he didn't block it.
That's good though, because even if he hits it, they're still at 5, and then they got to foul Rudy. Perfect would be missed free throw rebounded by Gobert because they would just hack him.
Come on, let's go. Give me this shit.
Sam got a new tattoo. Is that why he was wearing the tape on his shoulder the entire season?
Who,
Probably.
Damian Lillard?
No, Tatum.
I'll tell him, yeah, probably.
He has a tattoo on his shoulder, but I don't remember ever seeing that before. Because I think he had tape on there for a while.
Miss. Let's see.
Since when did
Tatum
since when did
offensive
Gordon-
rebound. What?
He missed it. He got the offensive rebound. He got missed the putback. Gobert with the rebound. Gobert got fouled.
Yes.
And Tatum just screamed, fuck.
Did it look like an on purpose foul?
Yeah,
like
no.
on purpose miss, I mean?
No. But he told Jalen Brown it was his fault. And he screamed, fuck.
In case anyone was wondering that it was his fault.
I need OT in that game,
In what game?
in the Jazz game, because I need if Donovan Mitchell can somehow be the leading scorer and them cover the spread, my night would be made up. But these Heat jerseys, holy
This
shit.
if
And
this game
Gobert got one. Gobert
if this game,
makes the first one.
let's go.
Wow.
Oh, Zuccarello got that shot by the way because he just scored.
Jack
Yeah, we-
Brandis, what's going on, buddy?
We need the Avalanche. Hey, Jack. Just the show's already over. Joshua already won. We're staying on for a little bit
Rudy.
longer.
If Rudy hit his second free throw, he would have hit his PRA.
Really?
Not that matters. Just it was 28.5.
The Ducks are up 4-2. What the heck? Gobert did hit his other one. How are the Ducks up 4-2?
They're up 4-2 because they scored to make it 3-2, and then they were on a breakaway. And instead of playing defense, some guy just dove and tripped him, and he got a shoot. What is it? Not a free throw. What is it called? Oh my god, I'm having a brain for it.
The
A free
Lightning just
shot.
scored.
And he scored the free shot. Tyler
Good.
Hero is the most overrated player in the NBA.
Probably.
Yeah, he's not very good. He was just very opportunistic.
The Stars just scored a goal too, so now it's 1-1 there.
Yep, that was Jamie Benn.
Damn, Jack has 29.5. It's all good. Is Rudy Gobert going back to the line now? We're rooting for Jack now.
No, I think did he get a? He might.
It said Bogdanovich got the rebound.
Yeah, he didn't. Well, Jack, you could still get one rebound here. Boston's obviously going to shoot, and you could still get a
Yeah.
rebound.
And they'd much rather foul him than any of the Donovan Mitchells or
They're not-
anything
they're
in
not-
the world.
If they don't
So
score,
there's a win for Nikki Picks.
all right, they're going to shoot a three. Brown shoots a three, and he hits it.
That was Kemba that shot it.
Now they just fouled Donovan Mitchell for Nick, but it's still a 7-point game. So
You love to see that.
Lightning just scored. Did
Did they really?
Yeah.
That's huge for DH bets. Oh, they did score. Nice.
Yeah, no, I lied.
Mm.
Not that I didn't believe it, I just wanted to see it for myself.
Okay, Mitchell gets the first one. He might be able to get a 20-point shot here. He gets the other one. All right, the Celtics are going to be shooting one more time. Let's see if we can get that for Jack here. Brown shoots a three, hits the three. Holy moly. Guacamole, dude. All right, 10 seconds left. 6-point game. I mean, holy crap.
Collins' PRA is 1 away. Let's check in on that. Collins is 18, 9, and 1. 18 and 10. Actually, I think that hits. No, yeah, it's 1 away. It's 1 away. Because Jack blessed me with a better line than I had, so we got it on that at 28.5 instead of 30.5.
All right, so with Celtics, 10 seconds left. They're going to be able to get one shot up, and we'll see if Gobert is able to get the rebound. Brown is going to take a fadeaway jumper. He's going to miss, and the rebound goes to Bogdanovich.
Damn.
Wait, what
I'm
did
sorry,
we
Jack.
needed
We had
15
the
and
right
15.
read. Just Gobert likes to get 3 rebounds in one half every now and then.
Yeah, why? How's that happen?
I really don't know.
Well, with
Oh,
that,
wait, so he had Gobert rebounds and points 29 and a half.
Yeah, that's a heartbreaker.
Oh,
and there was one miss, and you could have got it. Yeah.
And the assists.
oh man.
All right. Well, that is the show. We're going to be back again on Level Up at 5:15 to go over all of college basketball. So tonight I'm going to be digging in deeper with my analysis. That's already 25 pages long. So look out for that at 5:15 tomorrow. I'll be with Josh. We'll talk about college basketball. We're going to try not to bore you. It's going to be an hour, but I'll put all that analysis in the Discord for you guys to go through there. So definitely check us out there. We've still got other bets going on. The Avalanche still need them to win for that parlay to hit at plus 101. So let's hope the Avalanche can score 2 goals, get back in the game, and let's see what happens there. I don't think Shai's getting back in the game, so that looks like a potential
Yeah, they're
loss.
getting
But
waxed.
Zion over 27.5 points at minus 110. That game is starting at 10 o'clock. So if you want, or it's starting about now. So if you want to get in now with that bet, and we'll hope that Zion's able to get 28 or more points. And hopefully it's a quality day for Level Up. And we do have college basketball coming tomorrow in the NIT. There's 2 games. I'm not sure if I'm going to be betting it. We'll have to see the lines and all that, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Nick, for trying to beat Josh. I know it's a really hard task, and not many people can do it. And you go to that side of not many people that can do it. But you beat him a couple times, just not on the show.
Exactly.
Anyway, we appreciate you being here. We appreciate Winter Wire for doing another game show with us.
Yeah, of
The next
course.
game show will be on Tuesday. It'll be Matt DeLeo against Dan. So Dan is going to go up against.
Oh, I gotta watch
Matt
that.
DeLeo.
That guy
I
Jen's
also,
man.
real quick, if Dan can't make it, I will break plans to be his replacement for that.
Yeah, we should have you as one of the cappers if the other guys can't do it to be one of the cappers. So,
I would love
but
to.
yeah, we'll
I feel like
definitely
you just
talk
made
about
Nick's
that.
life complete.
Yeah,
That was
dude,
my heart
if-
just like
if- yeah.
kind of pounded. Let's go.
Yes, we'll definitely look into that. But again, thank you guys. Really appreciate you guys tuning in.
Thank you,
We'll
Jason.
be here. We'll be here on tomorrow to go over the college basketball March Madness. We'll also be back on Tuesday with the next game show. Of course, don't miss the Empty Netters with Nikki and Matt. When are those? When are you guys doing these? Do you know the times on them?
Tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Tomorrow at 10 a.m. It's going to be some NHL stuff there. So definitely check that out at 10 o'clock. We'll link you guys in the Discord to remind you guys. So again, appreciate you guys for tuning in, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jason. Thank
Good
you,
night,
Level
guys.
Sports. Thank you for everybody who tuned in. Josh, I'll see you when I see you.
I'll see you Thursday for the show, if not before
I
that.
know.
Sounds good. All right, bye, guys.
GG's.